In this sequences question, we're given the first term, which is 9,300. I'm going to call that U1. The 10th term is 3,900. I'm going to call that U10. A fact about sequences that you should know is that if you're given an arithmetic sequence, the general term, the nth term, which I'll call Un, is A plus n minus 1d, where A is the first term, n is the term that you want, and d is the common difference. That formula is not given in a formula book, so it's definitely needs to be remembered. So U1 is the first term, it's A, it's 9,300 according to the question. The 10th term, using that formula, is A plus 9D, which we know to be 3,900. But we know A, so 9,300 plus 9D should be 3,900, and with a little bit of rearranging, we should be able to find the value of D. So 9D is going to be equal to minus 5,400, and if we divide by 9, we'll get D, the common difference, which is minus 600. That means in total, the nth term of this arithmetic sequence is 9,300 minus 600, n minus 1. So the question here is showing that the 20th term is negative. So let's find the 20th term. That should be U20. Using the formula there, it's going to be 9,300 minus 600 lots of 19, which is 9,300 minus 11,400, which will give a total of minus 2,100, which is indeed negative, which is exactly what we needed to show. So that's the first 3 marks. The next 4 marks, the same series, we are told that the sum of the first n terms is denoted by the capital letter S, and that represents what we usually call Sn. Because it's an arithmetic sequence, we know the formula, n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. That is in the formula book, so you don't need to know it off the top of your head. If we now sub in the values that we know, a is 9,300, and d is minus 600, we'll be able to create a nicer formula. I'm going to expand the brackets and divide everything by 2. Like this. And then I'm going to expand this second bracket to get minus 300n squared plus 300n. And then add those 2 n terms together. Now if I factor out 300 as a common term, like this, then we're going to get left with a quadratic inside the bracket. I made a mistake here, but it should just be 32. So it's minus 300, and now I'm going to complete the square, just like this. Completing the square is a great idea for maximums and minimums. We know when this is maximum, it's going to be when the bracket n minus 16 squared is 0. That's because it's the biggest negative number that we get from the bracket, which will give us the biggest positive when times by minus 300. So the maximum value of S is minus 300 times minus 256, or 76,800. Now it's your turn.